Community Day is going to be tomorrow, which is going to include Litten. And we already have the top tips out, but we're going to give you all of the research. Is the dollar research questline going to be worth it? And then we're going to go over the best of the best to see how well is Incineroar ranked in Pokemon Go. So let's get into the details. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. Are you guys excited about Litten Calm Day in Pokemon Go? Let's get into the details as far as this goes on. Alright guys, so as far as Litten, the IVs for the research tasks will be 443 for the 100% IV in the Catch 3 Litten task. Obviously, if it's an encounter, it can be on a Litten. However, there is also going to be 5 Great Balls, 3 Ultra Balls, 500 Stardust, 3 Pineapple Berries as rewards as well. Hopefully you guys either get Great Ultra Balls or Litten encounters. It's such a bummer when you see the Stardust, but guys, stay after it regardless. So, let's also now check out the $1 quest line. Is it going to be worth your dollar? What are going to be the resources? And then what will the IVs be? Let's find out. And the research is going to be as follows. Make 5 nice throws for 15 Pokeballs, catch 15 Litten for a Litten encounter, power up a Pokemon 10 times, and then we're going to get 3,000 Stardust, a Litten encounter, and 1 Incense in stage number 2. We'll be getting transfer 10 Pokemon for 10 Pineapple Berries, catch 15 Littens for a Litten encounter, and evolve 3 Littens for 30 Litten Candy. It's going to give you 4,500 XP, a Litten encounter, and 1 Lucky Egg. Then we have make 3 Great Curveball throws for 15 Great Balls, catch 15 Litten for a Litten encounter, evolve 1 Torcat for 50 Litten Candy and 4,500 Stardust, and a Torcat encounter with a Rocket Radar. And then finally, claim a reward 3 times for 15 Ultra Balls, a Litten encounter, 2 Silver Pineapple Berries, 5,500 XP, Incineroar, and 3 Rare Candy. Torcat 100% IV will be 733 coming from research, and the Incineroar will be 1284. Alright, so that's everything we need to know about the research quest line. I always do it. I think it's worth the dollar because it's simple, it's easy, it's relatively fun to add on. It gives you some decent resources, and you can get shinies and also good IV Pokemon coming from it. But obviously, if you don't want it, you don't have to purchase it, and you can keep going onwards. But with that said, now let's change over to the best of the best, because remember that Incineroar is getting 2 moves. Number 1, Blast Burn is getting added to it. So Blast Burn is going to be the Calm Day move. You will have to Elite TM into it. However, it's also getting the move Darkest Lariat, because when Litten goes into Torcat, which goes into Incineroar, it actually becomes a Dark and a Fire type. And the Incineroar will max out at 3,387, an attack of 214, a defense of 175, and a stamina of 216. It's going to be weak to Fighting, Ground, Rock, and Water, and it will double resist Psychic, single resist, Dark, Fire, Ghost, Grass, Ice, and Steel. So pretty decent resistances there as far as that goes. And its fast attacks will be Fire Fang, Snarl, and Double Kick. And besides the 2 moves getting added, it's going to also have Dark Pulse, Flame Charge, Blast Burn, and Blaze Kick. So with that said, looking at this Pokemon right off the bat, I don't think it's going to be competing in any of the top categories, but we're still going to go over this and include the PvP stuff as well. So let's check it out. For the Great League, it will be ranked 295, so it's relatively irrelevant, but I'm going to give you the IVs anyway, which will be a 0.15.9 in case you do want to catch one. In the Ultra League, it will be ranked 135 with the moveset of Snarl, Darkest Lariat, and Blast Burn. Okay, so that is going to be the moveset for this Pokemon unanimously. The IVs will be a 0.15.15, and then in the Master League, it's best ranked at 138. Alright, so unfortunately, this Pokemon doesn't show up as a top attacker in any of the PvP leagues. It does not compete right there. But as far as an attacker goes, let's see what the best moveset is and see how it fares in the fire category. The best moveset combination overall is Incineroar with Snarl and Blast Burn at 36.9, Fire Fang and Blast Burn at 36.63, and then if we see the Dark Pulse with the Fire Fang, it's actually going to be 31.27. So unfortunately, guys, this Pokemon doesn't quite stack up right here, right now, guys. We're talking it needs to be at least over 40 to compete in the fire category, but let's still see where it sits. At the top, we have Mega Charizard Y at 51.91, Reshiram at 46.8, a bunch of Shadow Legendaries and non-Shadows, including Shadow Blaziken at 43.51 and 43.75. On the second page, it is non-existent, but on the third page, it is going to be behind Chandelure, Blaziken, Delphox, Volcanion, Emboar, and then we have the Incineroar at 36.63. So if we do look at this Pokemon and consider that at some point it may have a Shadow version of it, there's already multiple other Pokemon in here, including the Blaziken, including the Chandelure, that are already better it in the regular, so once they go into the Shadow, it is also going to be better than the Shadow. So unfortunately, this Pokemon is not super meta relevant in anything in the game. It is a cool shiny, it's fun to look at. Would I suggest powering it up? My would be absolutely not. Save your resources, and if you do choose to power it up, hopefully that you guys do power up a lucky one to save you a bunch of Stardust, especially since it's not super relevant, and the IVs are not going to be the most impactful in the game. So there you guys have it. Thank you guys. Let me know what you guys guys are going to do for the research and the Incineroar? Do you power it up anyway just because you like it, or are you going to hold out because it's not relevant in Pokemon Go? So I appreciate you guys as always, to all of my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.